these spirit mentors, who are these beautiful force fields, compassionate, full of love, loving you, knowing you, understanding you, they will start walking with you, and you will start feeling them nudging you. You will start feeling them guiding you. Hi, my name's Alicia Power, and I'm a spiritual intuitive, and I love to speak two-way with the worlds of spirit, and I've been doing this now for well over 3 decades. So welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm excited. Let's see what my spirit mentors, my spirit tutors would love to share with us today. They are immediately wanting to say something to you personally, and that is that it's very, very important in this lifetime to notice that you're not alone, that you have spirit mentors, spirit guides with you, with every step, with every thought, with every feeling that you're having inside yourself. They're watching, they're listening, they're witnessing your journey, your inner dialogues, your feelings, your challenges, your decisions. Everything that's happening inside of you, inside of your mind, inside of your feelings, they are watching. They don't interfere. They stand back and let you learn, let you trip, let you stub your toe, let you learn, let you make decisions. And that's growth. That's where your growth comes from. Those moments of challenge, and where you have the fortitude to learn from your challenges, to get up and start again and learn again. But they are there. They are witnessing and observing and supporting, just quietly. They're telling me to say it's like the wind in your sails, just quietly supporting you along the track, along the journey of this lifetime. So if this lifetime has been very tough for you, I'm going to suggest that, and they're asking me to say this, I'm going to suggest that you take a moment right now. You can, if you wish to, close your eyes, and in the quietness of your mind, as you've closed your eyes, to say something really simple, to call out and say something like, I feel alone, I'd like companionship on my inner journey, on my inner growth. I would like mentors and guides to walk with me on this inner journey. So you might have just said that as I said that to you. And in that moment, as you literally reached out to them, it's a magical moment, it's a potent moment. In that magical moment, as you sent out a feeling towards them with those words, they felt you. They watched and witnessed that. And they are right now arriving. Gently, gently, their energy is coming towards you, connecting with your subtle energy. We all have a subtle energy field around us. And that's where spirit guides play, in that subtle energy field. The only thing is, I've been a forensic energy healer for over those 3 decades, and as well as communicating clearly with the worlds of spirit over over 3 decades. The only thing is that subtle energy field around us holds our thoughts and our emotions. They are waveforms, quantum waveforms, that can be picked up on scientific instruments. So our consciousness isn't just in our mind and in our body, it's actually in that subtle field around us. And our spirit guides are also force fields of energy, subtle fields of energy. They don't have a physical body, but they have that subtle field of energy, and that's where their thoughts and feelings and emotions are as well. So when I say that they're coming closer towards you, their force field is arriving and starting to connect. The two force fields are starting to connect. And when they connect, they start communicating, and transmission happens very, very quickly together when those force fields start connecting. Subliminal information flow starts happening. below your logic, instant connection, instant information flow. So you might have a sudden feeling of, and you don't know where it comes from, it's like an impulse inside of yourself where you feel something has just impulsed me with, what do you need? Something like that. Like you might go and be prompted to even think to yourself, what do I need in this life? And that's your spirit guides. They have actually shot a transmission, like a thought below your logic, coming into the entirety of you, not just in your mind, but all of you. So it feels like a feeling, it feels like a knowing, it feels like an instant impression. And you might think to yourself, just to yourself, well, I need a beautiful relationship, or I need to be successful, or I need more money in my life, or I need to grow my spiritual development, or I need just to grow my self-development, my personal development. I need to become wiser, I need to become calmer, I need to stay in more equilibrium in my life rather than high ups and low downs and going up and down like a yo-yo. I need help to enjoy my life. That's a nice simple one. So that could just pop up in your mind and in your feelings. Now your spirit guide, as that force field of energy, is reading you in that moment, because as you're thinking these thoughts, they're actually feeling the patterns and seeing the patterns below your logic of your energy, how it's switching on, how it's switching off, what's happening deep in your unconscious and in your subconscious. They're looking at all those patterns as you're thinking up here, what do I need? So they're reading you in that moment. They're getting a snapshot of who you are and where you're coming from. How deep are those needs? How core are those needs? You know, are you driven by those needs? And how brave are you to start stepping forward and moving through a learning curve to achieve some of those things? Because it's going to be a learning curve. If you're needing, genuinely and sincerely needing a relationship to feel loved and harmonious in your life, then there will be a learning curve around that. So I'm just saying that they are assessing that in you. How courageous are you to move into that learning curve, into that growth pattern? So I've given you here a very quick, small moment of reaching out to the worlds of spirit, of reaching out, asking for a spirit guide. We're not doing right now like face to face with a spirit guide and starting to open up your telepathics in this moment, where you're learning how to hear them or learning how to translate those instant transmissions into language, so that slowing it down so that you're actually understanding what the spirit guide just said back to you. That's not what we just did. We just opened up a moment of connection where you reached out and said, yes, please, I would like a spirit guide. And that's very important, because now you've given permission. You're rolling the red carpet out, and these spirit mentors, who are these beautiful force fields, compassionate, full of love, loving you, knowing you, understanding you, they will start walking with you, and you will start feeling them nudging you. You will start feeling them guiding you. You might not have these clear two-way conversations that I love to teach, by the way, and there's a link down below on how to talk to your spirit guide and how to hear them, but you will feel them. You'll start noticing that they tap you on the shoulder a little bit. They, in the early mornings when you're waking up, you might start hearing a sense that they're there and are checking in on you and asking you questions. So that closeness and feeling that these beings are there, and the reason is you've asked for it. It's deal making. You opened the deal, you opened permission, and that's given them permission to come and look after you and support you. Final comments from me, now that you have reached out, now that they are arriving and connecting with you. I've got a lot of beautiful videos on this YouTube channel that actually walk you through moments of opening up two-way conversations with guides. So there's a lot of content actually on this YouTube channel about that if you want to go further. But also I've got courses about that too. But what I want to say is that continue to send them requests. You know that they're there. I always say the first thing in the morning when you're waking up, your mind's quite quiet and it's calm and your body's calm. And I always say that's a really great moment to just turn your attention to your spirit guides and ask them questions, give them instructions, give them requests for the day, for the week, for your life. So my encouragement is that you continue that dialoguing, that two-way and engagement with them. Stay engaged with them. They love that. In fact, that's their whole soul purpose. That's their whole life purpose, is to support you. Really. People sort of go, wow, yes. And so you're not alone, and they are there. They are wanting to help you. And so in this life, as you walk forward, ask them for help. That's my recommendation. Ask them for help. Use that relationship. Use the knowing that they're there. Send them requests. Let them know what you need every day. And you'll notice that actually that you feel them closer and closer and closer, as in you'll feel them more tangibly. You'll get used to knowing that they're there. They will be actually sending you indicators that they're there as well. They know how you work. They know how you operate. So they will know what the little triggers in you are where you recognize that they're there. So on their part, they will be working as well to help you recognize when they are with you. And on your part too, just turn your attention to them regularly and chat to them. Let them know how you're going. Let them know what you need. Thanks very much. My name's Alicia Power, and I'll chat with you again soon. Namaste.